I'm Fazia and welcome you all to my Sleep Time Story channel. Today I have brought an interesting story for you. Our story is about a fox which comes to hunt rabbits that are playing around a farmer Gogo Shashi in the fields. We usually think that foxes are cunning and clever. Yes, they do. But in this story, you will find something different. So let's start the story. Once upon a time, an old Japanese peasant, Gogo Shashi, used to live in a hilly town of Japan with his wife. He had three children who were living in a nearby city. His children often forced him and his wife to leave the town and live with them, but he never accepted their offer and always refused. Gogo Shashi never wanted to leave his native place where his ancestors were buried and he had spent all his life from his birth. Gogo Shashi had been working in the fields throughout his life, growing and harvesting crops round the year. Though he had been 70 years old now, but his days were consisted of the same routine, day in and day out. It has been a habit all his life. He would wake up early in the morning with the sunrise and go by the mountain that surrounded the graceful fields. He was a hard working man, worked religiously and put all his hard work. Gogo Shashi used to say, "The secret to my health and well-being is solely due to my days spent in the field." For him, sluggishness and lack of work was considered as a disease. One of the most prominent and quite remarkable qualities that differentiated him from the rest of the civilians was that he could converse and understand the animals' language. This ability was quite unique and made him stand out from the rest. He didn't receive a formal education or read books to learn this fascinating ability. He was just born God gifted. Gogo Shashi tried his best to transfer this talent to his children, but he just couldn't fathom why they would not understand. Young boys from the town had also given a chance, but nobody could do it. Gogo Shashi was the only one that could indulge in this talent. He never abused this power or used in any negative way, but only used it to benefit others, both human beings and animals. The animals benefited a great deal if they needed help. For instance, if they were stuck in a hole, trapped, injured, or ran out of food, they could easily come and tell him. One day, Gogo Shashi was busy working in the fields as usual. The sky was clear, although it was a bright sunny day, but the weather was cool. He was sowing seeds for his new crop. Winter was about to start. Hence, this was a perfect time to sow seeds for the new crop. Every time he would put a seed down, he would sing, "For every one seed I will get 100 more, and for all my hard work I will get my reward." Gogo Shashi was busy in singing and sowing, whereas a herd of rabbits was jumping, running, and playing around. They were eating the fruits that fell off the nearby trees. These rabbits were Gogo Shashi's dearest friends. They used to gossip and spill the latest news of the townspeople to Gogo Shashi. This way, Gogo Shashi was always well informed. The clever rabbits were also very helpful in the fields. They were helping him dig small holes with their tiny claws, and Gogo Shashi would keep putting seeds one by one in those holes while singing his favorite song. For every one seed, I will get 100 more, and for all my hard work, I will get my reward. His singing and rabbit's playful activities made his job so much more enjoyable. Suddenly, the rabbit's little children that were playing nearby got scared and came running towards the fox who were helping Gogo Shashi. The moment baby rabbits approached their parents, they tried to hide themselves because of fear. The matter of fact was that a big fox emerged from the mountains and started growling at the new-found prey. The fear caused all the rabbits to huddle close to Gogo Shashi as they faced their hunter. Choo Choo was one of the naughtiest of the rabbits. Its little mischief and shenanigans were what made it Gogo Shashi's most beloved. Choo Choo went running to Gogo Shashi. Please, please save us from this big bad fox or it will devour us all. Gogo Shashi had also seen the fox and tried his best to reassure rabbits that it would not let them get hurt. Watch the next video for part 2 of the story A Foolish Fox. Please subscribe and hit the bell, like and share the video.